Hi, and welcome to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Dawn, and I began a weight loss journey in December of 2016. By June of 2019, I had lost 130 pounds. I was following a low-carb keto way of eating, intermittent fasting, all of that stuff that goes hand in hand with keto and low-carb eating. And then basically due to menopause and everything, my weight loss stalled almost completely stopped. And since 2019 to now, which is 2022, I have gained back 50 pounds of the 130 that I've lost. And I have been struggling for the last couple of years, just trying to get it off. I've switched it up. I've done Weight Watchers. I've done Optavia. I continued doing what I did before, except I, adjusted it. I kept dropping calories. I kept changing macros. The exercise, nothing was helping. So I decided to have, surgery in Tijuana, weight loss surgery, and I opted for the sleeve. You'll see a couple of videos down below this. I talk about why I decided to have the sleeve and where. I'm going to Go Light Bariatrics. And then I also posted and I made a video regarding what you can eat on your pre-op diet and the breakdown of it, because there are several stages of the pre-op diet. And right now I'm currently in the all liquid stage. The doctor did not put me on that. It was just something I decided because I'm 2 weeks out, and I just really, even though I followed the pre-op diet faithfully to a T, I lost 5 pounds, which I was really thrilled about that, but they were not so happy about that because they're like, we really wanted you to lose like 30 pounds, and I'm just like, that's just not going to happen. That doesn't work that way for me anymore. So they said, okay, well, we'll go for it. We'll do your surgery, but you know what? We just want you to try to lose as much weight as possible. So I've been doing the liquid diet, and it's kind of weird because I've actually gained weight. I've gained a few pounds on the liquid diet, and I think, I may not be sure, I'm hoping it's going to show up eventually, but I think it's because of the so much sodium in the broth and stuff like that. So because my body's very sensitive to those type of things. So, but I'm going to trust the process and keep going. So hang on. Also, I can up my water intake. So, but what my video today is I want to discuss is the travel requirements and how Go Light operates their travel for those coming in. So one of the questions that gets asked a lot in the group, and it says right in the paperwork, but I don't know, people do pass it, I don't know. What do I need to come in? So you need a passport. If you do not have a passport, you actually right now, which they are, and if you Google this, it won't say this. It won't say it, but right now at the borders for Mexico to come back into the States, they are actually accepting a birth certificate and a state-issued ID. It could be your driver's license, it could be like just a regular state ID, or it can be like a military ID. So you have to have that to be able, like, to get into Mexico is fine. It's getting back into the States that's what you need to get back in the States. So passport or birth certificate, original birth certificate, not a copy, original birth certificate, and photo ID, state issued ID. So let's just get that one out of the way. So number 2. So a lot of people are flying in for this surgery, and so what they do is when they prefer you to be here by no later than 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and they will send a driver to pick you up. You just talk to your patient coordinator, you let them know what time you're going to get in and what time you're landing, and they will take care of the rest for you. and they will make sure that you have a driver that will come to pick you up, and they will take you across the border, and they will take you to where you need to be. And this isn't going to be like a one-time person that you're going to see. This is somebody who actually this is what they do. It's part of their crew. Like, there's a very big crew for this whole weight loss surgery thing. So they will come and pick you up. Now, if you're somebody like me who's driving in, you have the option of parking at the San Diego airport, or you can drive across the border into Tijuana yourself, and then you can park for free at the Marriott. We have opted to park in San Diego and just let our drivers take us across the border and everything like that, because on the way back they can use a medical lane, and it could potentially be a lot faster getting across the border than going through the other stuff. So that is that. Like I said, the coordinator will set everything up. They want you to download the app called WhatsApp, and your driver will be communicating with you through that app. Like, your coordinator is going to send you an email and let you know who your driver is, what they're driving, all of that stuff, and then they will come and they will pick you up. Now, this is where you really need to communicate with your driver. I mean, with your coordinator, to let them know what kind of vehicle to bring. For most people, like I'm part of a Facebook group, and a lot of people like are doing selfies and be like, oh, my car's here, da da da, and it's been a van. So, like a shuttle van. If you cannot get into a shuttle van, if you have a wheelchair, if you have canes, if you have any type of equipment to help with your mobility, you need to discuss this with your patient coordinator so they can make sure that they send a vehicle that you can get in and out of. Something too low might be too hard for somebody, or something too high may be too hard. So make sure to communicate with your patient coordinator for that. Question is, I've seen, if you want to come earlier, like if you're coming into San Diego and you want to have a little mini vacation, and like you want to come in a couple days, or you can't get a flight to get you there before 2 o'clock, some people will opt in to fly in the day before. And so if you do that, again, talk to your patient coordinator, and the driver will come pick you up from your hotel, wherever you may be staying. So just like I said, communicate with them. And then on the way back, on your day that they return, the border crossing does not open until 8 o'clock. So they will be picking you up and going across. They do not want you to schedule a flight any sooner than 11:30, and that is because of the fact that we don't know how long it's going to take to get across the border. Sometimes they can get you across really, you can get across fairly quickly, and other times it will take longer. So just know that you need to make sure that your flight is after 11:30 in the morning. The reason why that they want you to be there when you arrive 2 o'clock or sooner is because that you're going to take care of your all your pre-op testing. They're going to do all the pre-op testing that day, and then the next day you're ready for your surgery. They've got all the results back from, you're having an EKG, a CAT scan, an endoscopy, blood work. I can't remember it all, but that they do all that beforehand. So anyway, that's basically it. Like, they will come pick you up, drop you off. Oh, okay. I'll let's try that again. If you are staying at the hotel and you did not bring a car, and you need to go do some stuff, you want to, the last day that you're there, let's say you want to go walk around town, or you want to go drive around town, or you want to go to a mall, you want to go whatever, talk to the hotel coordinator. They have coordinators for Go Light and the whole Bay Area. Like I said, there's a huge team there. They have them there at the hotel, and you let them know and be like, hey, can I set up a ride for, I want to go sightseeing, or some people want to go see the beach or whatever, and so they will set that all up for you, and they will let you know the cost of all that. If you opt, so you are allowed to bring a companion with you. Some people it's your husband, your sister, another person who had surgery, whatever it may be. You are allowed to have, they will stay in the hotel. Oh my gosh, sorry. They will stay in the hospital with you. They will have a hospital bed. If they choose to not stay at the hospital and you opt to keep them at the hotel, know that it's $100 a night to do that. You'll have to buy 2 additional nights, and then they will shuttle you from the hotel to the hospital. Like, you can go in the morning, and then I believe the latest it goes back is at 7 o'clock. So again, that's not something that you need to worry about if your companion does not want to stay at the hospital. So you'll have transportation then as well. So basically that's it. That's how it works. Your patient coordinator will set all of that up for you. And I think I covered everything in there. Like I said, it wasn't too much, but that's it. So again, if you have any questions, if I was confusing on anything, or if I was just speaking too fast, please feel free to contact me. You can message below, leave a comment below, and I will get back to you. You can hit me up. You can message me on my TikTok or on my Instagram, and I will be sure to leave those links in the description. So that is everything, and I pray that you all have an awesome day. All right.